Hello everyone, my name is Andres Mora and I am a Master of Architecture student at Florida International University. I was born and raised in Venezuela and I moved to the United States at the age of 18 to pursue my college education. I started by getting a bachelor's in art and design from Nova Southeastern University, and in 2020 I decided to go back to school to pursue my master's. So I joined FIU and I will be graduating within a month from now. So that is really exciting for me. When it comes to my design philosophy, I am a big fan of the conceptual stage of architecture. I see every project as an opportunity to really envision something creative and powerful. And I think that ideas should always be given a chance, even if in reality most ideas will not work. It is important to design with a point of view and to allow yourself to create out of the box. I think architecture is a field that can be very taxing and challenging, and it is important for us to remind ourselves that it is okay to be experimental and to just explore the different design possibilities that you can imagine, even if some people might not find it the most sensible thing to do. I think we should always try to find that thing within the project that will make you feel engaged and excited about the work that you're doing. And that is something that we should always have in mind. My understanding of biophilia is that it is the notion that we humans feel a direct connection with nature and that we're happier when living within nature and within the natural world. And this is because that is how humans first lived when they first populated the planet. So it is directly ingrained in our DNA. My project Biophilic Eye is inspired by the concept of creating a space that functions as the user's eye to nature and as nature's eye to the user. It is a space that feels as if you're still in the outdoor, even though you can enjoy the comforts of the built environment. The project started as this translucent oculus that would allow natural elements to become part of the living experience, and in transition over time into this more organic approach with the human eye as the main point of reference. The first time that I felt truly connected with architecture was when I was 12 years old and I first traveled abroad. My family and I went to Spain, which is where my father was born. And I remember being in Barcelona in one of those tour buses that have two stories and they take you around the city. And I saw Anthony Gaudi's work for the first time. And that was the moment that I understood that architecture is truly an art form and not just a necessity. And ever since then, I had architecture as one of my top choices for my future career, and that's what I'm pursuing. I see architecture as an opportunity, or rather as opportunities. Growing up, I was always a fan of art and artistic disciplines, and I knew I wanted to be a creator. But I also had a side of me that was fascinated by social studies and the human experience and seeking to understand the influences, be it social or cultural, that make people and communities who they are and what they are. And in architecture, I found that gateway and that marriage that would allow me to create art that can better people's lives and that can enhance the human condition. I think architecture is at its best when it is used to create experiences beyond just habitable spaces. And I think that the greatest architecture in history has been created with this sort of idea in mind. I think architecture as a discipline has a very powerful potential to truly shape people's day to day experiences. And that is something that architects and designers should really have in mind. Ultimately, I want to thank Archiol for this opportunity. It's been a great experience overall, and I am just very thrilled. Thank you so much, and goodbye.